All right, guys, John Crowley here from UTV Guide. We are in Hammertown for King of the Hammers this week, and I've got Dave from Polaris and Dan from SDI, and behind us is the Polaris RZR Pro R Ultra Edition, and it's got some really cool tech on it. The sway bar link here is electronically controlled, and it's much more than just being able to lock and unlock it, which is what I'm excited about just for rock crawling, is I can have sway bars front and rear, unlock them, go in the rocks, lock them, go out in the desert. There's some smarts in here that's way past my pay grade, and I'd like these guys to explain that a little bit more, because this system can really affect how well the car performs in the desert and rough terrain. And again, I can't explain that.
All right, so yeah, like John mentioned, we have a lot more than a lock and unlock functionality with the active sway links on the Ultra Edition. They're controlled by the same DYNAMIX SCM that controls the shocks on the corners, and so we can control the links with the same speed and variation that we do with the coilover shocks. So their normal state when you're in semi-active mode, which is kind of the default mode of the system, is that the links are unlocked. So for most normal driving, the links are unlocked. However, when you go to enter a corner, all the sensors in the suspension control module sense the corner, know you're cornering, and then react accordingly with the links. So they lock the links to manage body roll. And the way we more or less lock the links varies depending on how fast you're going, what mode you're in, and just like the shocks, again, it's always constantly changing for the conditions in the vehicle.
Another real cool aspect of this that doesn't get talked about, everybody goes to rocks because of course it's better, but it's on the trail and like hitting a V ditch at an angle. With a sway bar, it actually gives the body a lot of rock. With your sway bars unlocked, it just goes straight through it. It's a comfort level that most people haven't experienced because, this is new technology. It's been, with the race team, it's been out for a while. The factory race team it's been over a year that they've been running it. They've won, you've seen how many races they've won with it. So it's well proven in the desert and how hard it is, but it ends up helping with traction and just an overall comfort level that people haven't been able to experience, with it being a lock in the corner when you need it, but then being unlocked and getting that traction and the comfort in a straight line. And for how fast it can do, it's way ahead of what any human could flick a switch with type thing.
Yep.
Here we are in the Ultra LE, looking at that nice new big screen. We're going to look at some of the sway bar settings that are available on the vehicle. So I guess starting off on the DYNAMIX DVS screen, it's very similar to the DYNAMIX DV screen, but you can see in the middle we've added two areas where we indicate stabilizer bar locking. So when the bars lock, you'll see those two kind of horn-shaped stabilizer bar areas start to get yellow and orange to show that. So I guess the other exciting thing about this is in the settings menu, you can manually force the bars to be locked or unlocked. So the default system mode is the active mode. That's the semi-active mode we talked about, where the links are being adjusted on the fly, just like the shocks are by the DYNAMIX system. You can also switch to a locked mode where the links are forced locked, and an unlocked mode where the links are forced unlocked. So to switch between modes, you just select the mode you want. A little screen will pop up and kind of give you some information about how the vehicle will be different with that mode selection. You confirm in this case we want to lock. You can now see it's showing the bars are locked here, and if we go back to the DYNAMIX screen, you can see that same locked indicator here as well. So we'll also show back in that same settings screen going to unlocked. Again, you need to look at the menu that will tell you kind of how the vehicle will change when you unlock it. Hit unlock, bars are now unlocked. Similar story, you have an unlocked indicator here, as well as on the DYNAMIX screen. If you do select a mode, specifically unlocked mode, and then turn the vehicle off and then back on, it will default back to that active kind of standard mode.